And good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. And let's see, we have Peaceful Des in the house, and we also have Colin from Colin Kincaid Outdoors. How you doing? And Colin, you have to go and re-enter to get back in. I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, I gotta probably change this. Let me quick go ahead and pop this into my delivery system here. Give me a few moments. That's the wrong one. There we go. And I don't know what happened earlier, but it took me a while to get back on. And I'm working on it as quickly as my computer can do it. And there it is. Alrighty. And let's get that out of the way so I can see myself. All right, Cooking with Stefan, how you doing? Yes, Des. We are now at 29 days.
How you doing, sir? Welcome back.
Pretty good. Welcome back. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. Fortunately, with the meetup, we're going to be a little bit low on funds, so we'll still be able to go. However, we won't be able to spend as much money as we were hoping to, due to
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature's last weekend had her fury on all of us here, and I still have to clean up and get stuff done. And some of it's just going to have to wait. There's no way around it. And let's see. Hopefully, our we call it our refund check will get here soon. Before then, so I can at least get it done. So we'll talk about that at a later date. Let's not worry about the greenhouse right now because I can get one next October. Who knows? I just might order the big one next October.
I forgot to ask you, did you have housing insurance?
No, because we are renting to own.
You still have renter's insurance.
It only covers objects inside the home.
Oh, man.
It doesn't cover the property.
Jeez, I was hoping.
I wish everybody really understood that.
No. I was making sure I didn't know. I mean, I didn't realize. The one thing you never made clear to me was that you are here doing a rent to own. That is a different thing.
Yes, it is.
So
It is.
I did not know this.
Totally
so
different.
Please forgive me for my ignorance.
Yeah. So yeah. So, like I said, if this happened in 5 months, yes, it was 5-6 months from now. Yeah, $500. Yeah, get a whole new roof, and somebody else can do it for me. But no, I have to do it myself.
For me, I know a little bit about roofing, but I already talked to you about that offline.
I am thinking about for a moment.
But we're here to talk about gardening.
Exactly.
So
structure the roof to make more garden square footage on the property on the roof.
An upstairs garden?
Yeah.
That's
observation deck garden. That might be awesome. That might be an awesome series for gardening.
I would say don't make sure you have an outdoor staircase.
Oh no, yeah, we're doing. Oh, for sure.
No, I mean if you're willing to do that, I mean that would be certain. I mean I like the idea of it because it's a really good idea, especially where you're located. It when square footage is really key. Yeah, as long as your structure can handle the weight, that's the biggest thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, I can make it do that. That's not hard. I can install a beam going across.
I wish I could. We were renting the own, but we're not.
Yeah, because I can redo the wall on the inside, structure it to help hold the weight there. And I can do three of them, because the structures actually span that way.
Actually, that would actually help you a little bit with both insulation purposes too, but your heating and cooling.
Oh yeah, no, I would totally. I have to redo the whole roof.
No. I mean, with a greenhouse up there.
No, not a greenhouse. I want like an observation patio.
Oh, you just want a deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought you were actually putting a greenhouse up there.
No,
which would be kind of interesting too.
no. I just figured I'd just put some planters up there.
Barbecue.
No, put some barbecue up there. I'll probably put a little bit of power up there, and I
So
can
solar
just carry,
panels or a wind turbine or something.
carry up a box, and I got with the coffee maker in there. That's an idea.
Put a solar hot water heater out there.
Yeah. No, I don't have scooter. Yeah. So that is an interesting thought.
That is.
Making an observation deck. You get to observe all the trees around us because that's all you're going to see.
And the animals.
Ooh, yeah.
You love taking pictures, dude.
The squirrels wouldn't expect me there.
Ooh.
The sniper hide.
Yeah. I can see you. You're just out in all your camo with your air rifle, and
With the blind up there. Yeah.
Molly saying, "Are you going back on the roof again?" Yes, dear.
Yeah. So that might be a pretty good idea. Making a nice little garden up there. Not
I
hard.
thought when you said garden, I thought you were going to actually build a greenhouse up there, which would be an interesting choice too. But
it would catch too much wind.
wind turbine.
No, I meant when the storms come through, there'd be too much.
No,
wind.
but you need a wind turbine up there then.
No, too many trees. It doesn't move enough.
Too much wind for a greenhouse, but not enough wind for a wind turbine, which is really weird.
Well, when we get the storms come through, they're thunderstorms. That's when we get the high winds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I'm happy today. This is not instant. This is my coffee house blend. I finally got my good coffee back.
yeah, I need to go get some more coffee here in a few minutes. But yeah, it's just that is a thought. Structuring that roof, because I can only go up 6 inches on one side to give it a pitch.
Right.
That's all I can do.
You can build up though to make a pitch.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's all I can go is I can do one pitch on one side for 6 inches. Okay.
Now, can you
That'll
have it
all-
where the drainage of that platform would go underneath the platform, and between your platform and the roof? Or
It'd
you
go,
do it
it'd
off
go
the
right
top?
off the edge of the roof and then into a gutter, and then
Or are you going to be storing your water?
I don't need to store water here.
I understand you don't need to, but you can though. Is what
No,
I'm
I'm
saying.
not gonna spend the money on that.
Hey, it's an option that some people do.
Yeah, no,
Because
I'm
you
not.
do get your dry months too there.
If I was in Arizona, yes, I would.
Okay. Right. Well, the only way I'm going to find out about a question that I have is ask. So I'm going to ask a lot of dumb questions.
So there might be a silver lining in this.
There you go. But
And-
that sounds like a pretty cool idea. But I would make sure you structure that the railing and everything for your stairs really strong for something like
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah.
Even the staircase, if you do it right, you have a platform right up there, right before you get to the top of your roof.
I'd cheat and just buy one and have it installed.
I would say buy yourself a freestanding tree stand, and find that way because they have ladders and staircases sometimes.
Yeah, but no,
But that would be neat.
that is 10 feet up. So that's just standard, or excuse me, 11 feet up. So it's not your standard 10 for a second story. But yeah, that is a thought.
Well, right now I'm happy to say that you're healthy, you're than you were yesterday.
Oh yeah.
You look a lot happier. You
I'm
look a
not-
little shaggy on top, though, just to let you know.
Yeah, I know. I need a haircut.
I'm the same as I always am with my hair.
Yeah. So with that, I will have to replace the entire roof. So that's gonna be that part of that update. I just might turn that into a series because I'm gonna be basically doing it by myself. The yard is trashed. I still have to clean that up, and then I still have to get another greenhouse.
Okay, quick question. Based on what we were discussing before, you're putting in a metal roof. If you do that, do you have to put
Well-
in extra lightning rods?
I might not be going to a metal roof.
Okay, that's what we were discussing. I thought we were saying that earlier, but I was just
Yeah, and so I thought about putting a garden up there.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Then it might be cheaper then.
Don't know. I'll have to
I
look
said
at the
might.
details. I'll have to look at all the details.
Well, there you go. There you got your options now.
I got to do research. Research is key.
Oh, research is everything.
Yep.
Jenny's right there. If you want to say hi to Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Oh, Des says hi, honey.
Yeah, she's eating.
Yeah. So yeah. Well.
Des is here. You can say hi to Perfect Des.
Hi, Dad.
Peaceful
Yeah,
Des.
so as of right
And
now, I am.
Jack.
Yeah, I'm running behind on the garden scene right now. So, with all the cleanup and everything else, maybe
I have a
sick
plan.
the last
I'm
past
happy-
couple
I'm happy
days.
to have- I can
Yeah.
partake in.
Ow.
I'm gardening one plant. Does that count?
Sure, why not?
It's corn. It counts, right?
Depends on your harvest. Save the seeds for next year.
I'm doing one seed at a time as it is. So if I get this thing to germinate a full on seeds, I'd be so surprised.
Well, like I said, it's going to be the pollination that's going to be the trick.
Probably.
You're going to have to self-pollinate it. That means
I
you're
don't know
going
anything about that, but
to cut the tassel off and shake them over the silk.
I've done detasseling before, so I understand about that stuff.
Yeah.
So I do know that part, because anybody who was raised in Iowa who had to do a part-time job in the summertime knows about detasseling.
Mm-hmm.
It's a job, a big-time job here.
Yeah. So, like I said, garden is running behind. I had plans and everything else, and I was supposed to plant this weekend, but I didn't get a chance to. I have to stay.
Sorry for interrupting. What was the plan for planting if this didn't happen?
Oh, I would have been planting the bananas. I would be planting the grape, the fig trees, cleaning up the backyard,
Okay.
cleaning up the side yard. Just getting everything.
Once I'm done with, sorry for interrupting again. Go ahead.
Yeah, so just need to get all that done. I need to get a lot of the trimmings done. I need to cut back a lot of the overgrown areas, remove several bushes. So yeah, it's a lot of work.
Ooh, Danish wheat. Would that grow in Texas?
I have no idea.
I know it probably would grow here. Everything grows here.
Yeah, no, I don't have the acreage for wheat.
Or you could do like Robinson Crusoe did, one little strand at a time. Hey, you've seen the videos, you've seen the movies. They've done it. All it took was one or two seeds to, until he had a whole field full of. A few years of had a field full.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just going to be. I just don't have the acreage for wheat because you need a lot of wheat to make a loaf of bread. I mean, a lot.
Right. And you could use it's more than just for the making bread too, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, 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 ow. Mac, get off my freaking knee. No, he literally just walked straight on it.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
See, cats are a-holes.
Yes, he is. Then he just casually walks across my knee, then walks over to Jenny.
Yeah.
I apologize for yelling. At least I didn't cuss. But
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
was trying to concentrate on something I was telling you, and I can't forget what it was. I guess he was trying to tell me to shut the heck up.
Yeah.
You and I were up late last night.
Yeah. Like I said, and like I said, I need to get so much done, and I've been not procrastinating. I've been setback.
Well, that's what life does.
Yeah.
It's setting you up to make sure you're ready for what you're going to be doing.
Oh, I know. I hate the trials and tribulations of.
But once you get there, it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Now, like I said, I'm just because I think we'd be able to pick up our van tomorrow.
Congratulations. You definitely been needing that.
Yeah, $2,400.
So we understand.
But it's better than buying a different used vehicle, and I might have another problem later on. That's how I see it.
Deal with the problem you know, and instead of the one you don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about how big is your property exactly? Because I mean, you mentioned it once before, but I mean, I've seen the pictures, but it's not doesn't give me scope.
0.06 acres.
Okay, we're at 1/6 of that, probably about a tenth of that one you got.
Mhm. Yeah, but
And
mine's not squared. Mine
mine's
looks
not squared either. Mine's a big rectangle.
no, ours looks like a slice of pizza.
Now, you have a ton of trees on your property,
Quite a few.
and you have water going through it.
Just on 10 feet of the edge.
Hey, 10 feet is all you need.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with 10 feet,
Mhm.
especially when it comes to Texas and water.
I would like to buy the several acres behind us, but I can't.
That got thrown out the window.
That's a different situation. So I probably have to wait.
Unless something happens,
Mhm.
like you winning the lottery, which would be really surprising since you don't play.
Yeah, well, I got my eye on some other property. If we can afford it a little bit later on when we have savings, built back up again. It's going to take us a while to save up again.
Oh, isn't that always how it works?
Yeah, well, good thing is we will have extra funding starting July.
That's when everything gets paid off.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yes. And
For most people who don't know me, like Stephen and Jacqueline, I am not a gardener.
Mhm.
Can I plant plants? Sure. Does that make me a gardener? Nope.
give me a
But
moment.
I do try. I do
Give me a
try.
moment. I'm going to go get coffee.
Go get your coffee. I'll try to hold down the fort. Now, okay. One thing I was going to mention earlier, that one thing you could do with wheat, you can also use it for making beer. I'm not sure what your rules are on beer making in England there, Rob. Probably against the law, because everything is. Um, and Des, I'm not sure what uh, skill sets you have in your entirety, because I haven't been a lot on a lot of your lives. Unfortunately, that's my fault. Well, especially with things that have been happening the last few, year or so. Um, I'm trying to get more active on the YouTube scene. As soon as I am able to walk, which I go to my first PT tomorrow, so I can start learning how to bend my knee properly and walking without my cane, which would be so amazing. So beer explodes? When
Yeah.
does beer explodes?
Well, it's inside of its can. It'll blow up.
Under pressure.
It's always under pressure. Carbonation.
Oh, as soon as you said that, I got that stupid Under Pressure song into my head. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't get me wrong. I love the song. I love David Bowie and Queen. They did them both together, so
Well, anyways, yeah, like I said, I just had an awesome, brilliant thought having a 24-foot by 34-foot deer blind up on top of the roof here.
that makes sense. The only thing is, you need a place to be able to, unless you plan on doing the skinning yourself, you got to have a place to set that up.
No, I'm just doing that as a joke.
No, but the thing is, you could set it up like a camera setup type of situation. I'm not sure if you remember this TV show called Northern Exposure that used to be on years and years and years ago.
Hey,
About
Rob.
a doctor that got sent to Alaska.
Mhm.
There was this one guy, I can't remember his name. He was a man's man type of guy, but he didn't hunt anymore. He was used to be one of the best hunters in the entire area, but he takes a camera that's mounted on a rifle stock.
Yeah.
And he hunts that way.
Yeah, that's an old concept, believe it or not.
And for him, I mean, that was his concept, because that way he could still experience the hunt. He just literally pulls the trigger. That's activates the camera, which is really freaking cool.
Hey, Rob, that's an old concept because they've been doing that in Tempe for 20 years now.
Oh,
Yeah,
they've
this-
probably been doing that for
They've been doing that for
thousands
years.
of years. Thousands of years.
Yeah, I don't know if he heard was here earlier when we were discussing that.
I didn't know they were camera rifles were popular.
Oh yeah, they got them now. They shoot a blank, so you get the deer to startle.
Okay. Hey, I think I started with the coffee because I mentioned my coffee off before we started. Because I've got my first real cup of coffee in over a week.
All right, Des is brewing your coffee now too.
I see. You're welcome, Des.
You know, I have coffee every evening.
I try to. You know I do. I used to drink a lot Pepsi, for those people who know me, until I started losing weight and stuff. And I hence tapered off to, I mean, literally, I've got a Pepsi sitting in the fridge, and I haven't touched it yet.
Oh, I got several Dr. Peppers here, Pepsi. I haven't touched this.
Wine, you gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave them to Molly.
Well, say hi to the Mamas.
Hey, Mac.
You are a jerk, dude.
Well, anyways, I can have on a shelf coffee, booze, and soda all on the same counter. For some odd reason, I go straight for that coffee.
Me too. What blend did you go with? What kind are you drinking?
Folgers, classic roast Folgers.
I'm going with a coffee house blend, Folgers.
Yeah, see, the daughter makes hers real super strong, but I make mine really, really light.
I do a
So I can drink it all day.
I go with a
caffeine.
what do they call it? A deep brew, twice, 20 ounces in this, obviously. And I used to drink a lot more coffee than this. For those
Yeah.
people who know me for that too.
Des is drinking. She's drinking the Colombian coffee.
But, okay.
Mhm.
So we are a Folgers family here.
Yep.
Now, I have not met anybody yet who grows their own coffee, though.
No.
Would love to meet somebody who does.
Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez does.
Personally, in our group there, Molly, I love you, but still. Quit pulling my leg. It hurts as enough as it is.
Juan Valdez is, they don't grow coffee.
I didn't hear what she said. I missed that part.
I missed it either. I'm next to this AC unit still trying to dry it out in here. I can't tell if that's dry or if that's stained on the ceiling.
Some places you can grow coffee. Some places here are not in the States. Iowa's got the actual soil, but we don't have the season long enough.
Yeah, that's usually got to be grown in the greenhouse there because it's a tropical plant.
I mean, I did hear somebody up north doing a underground greenhouse thing to grow some coffee up there. I don't know how that turned out, but that was a couple years ago. And I do know in parts of Southern California, they grow some coffee. And I know in Puerto Rico, they grow coffee. Those are the closest to the continental U.S. or in the continental U.S. And then we all know about Hawaii already. Hawaii,
And you have to have really rich soil.
right. We got the soil here. We just don't have the seasons for it.
Good old black soil.
Now,
That's all, guys.
they did grow coffee at the Botanical Center, but they took that out. Well, I think they revamped. They took out a decades-old tree to do it. And yes, folks, coffee grows into a tree if you let it go.
Yeah, the beautiful red berries.
Because, I had a plan. If the world ended, I was going to take over the Botanical Center until I found that out. I would absconded with the entire dome and found a way to protect it. Because coffee is life, and if you don't have a coffee tree, you can't make more coffee. Jason, you got a coffee pick on Instagram.
Yeah, coffee. No, I'm checking messages.
What would you do without coffee there, Rob? If you Oh crap! I just dropped my coaster.
Oh,
on the-
that's what that was. Okay.
that was my custom coaster that Jenny got me. But it's okay. It didn't break or anything. But I can't reach it right now. Normally, I talk about coffee on my channel, but today it's Jason's.
Yep.
I'm sure it was true. That's true, there, Rob.
Really. $22 for a half a kilo. Ooh, that's pricey. That is pricey.
I do have a couple coffee bags. The burlap coffee bags that the coffee beans were shipped in. One's right up here on my shelf.
hmm
I plan on adding it to my wall somewhere as art. And before people says coffee bags aren't art, you have not seen some of the coffee bags that come out. They're really cool looking.
Especially the nice and shiny ones that are vacuum
This-
sealed.
I can't read it from here, but I'm looking right at it.
Damn. Oh, that's 100 grams. I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking it was I thought it said 1,000. So, ooh, that's still kind of pricey.
What kind of coffee is it?
All I saw was a brown bag. I was having a hard time reading the writing on the bag.
Congratulations, Des. 2 months smoke free.
Yeah. So, like I said, unfortunately, no, I can turn my tablet on.
Blue
Blue-
Mountain Coffee from Jamaica.
okay, that's why. Alrighty. I was thinking it wasn't, it's not the cat poop because that would be far more expensive.
One of my favorite coffees, besides what I'm drinking right now, is Hawaiian. The Kona coffee. I actually got some from our friend Johnny a while back. I never had any until he sent me some. And oh my gosh. Not me, just me. I think Jenny mentioned it too. Kona coffee is some of the best coffee I've ever had in my life. Now I've had German coffee. And to me, German coffee is like really, really good.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty.
Hey, Dan.
Now I can see everything coming up. Hi, Dan. No, you're never late.
Whenever you arrive, you're on time.
If you're on time, you're late.
I tried to call you earlier, Dan. I watched his video about his slingshot thing he was putting out.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. No, last I was saying, I'm going to be cleaning up for a few weeks. Grass is starting to grow like crazy.
What you need to do is hire a couple high school kids to help you with some of that stuff. Your yard work and stuff.
Nah, I can't afford it if they get hurt.
Not the roof, the groundwork.
Exactly, if they get hurt, it's my responsibility.
They used to do that all the time here after storms and stuff.
Yeah.
Usually they volunteer and you just pay them for volunteering. I mean, just to help them, pay for their lunch and, a little extra cash on hand.
Yeah, like I said,
Because I was going to ask you some questions about the slingshot video and some other stuff. You ever shoot a slingshot, Jason?
shoot one, yes.
I am not. I mean, the same skill set is for archery as for slingshots, obviously, but I've never made one because I've never had to. I've always had bows on hand. I'm trying to attach a slingshot bands to a deer antler without cutting anything. That's the big key.
Now you got to get it to fit and get it balanced.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
like I said,
bounce. I mean, I can adjust to the whatever I'm shooting.
yeah. So yeah, it's just everything's just been so erratic here lately. Last past what 4 weeks, I just
Right.
haven't been able to get anything done. Come home,
Well,
I'm tired. I try to get out there, do something. I do something for a little bit. Then last week,
with the
it's
storm
just
and
been
everything,
yeah, it's just been tough.
I'm gonna tell you 2 words. It's gonna be really good words for you. Just breathe.
Mm.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I got the rest of these 2 days. That was about it. But yeah, it's just getting out there and getting everything done. I should be able to be almost active here in the next 4 days. Get
Well, like
back
I
all
said,
up.
I mean, you can you and Molly got this. It's not squarely on just you.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be half the man you were without her. You know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with me and Jenny. Let's see if I can try something.
At least tomorrow's my short day. Then we gotta go get the van tomorrow, hopefully.
Well, at least once you got that back, you don't have to worry about it as much anymore.
Eh,
As much,
yeah,
I said. I didn't say you're not going to worry about it, but
That we could temporarily put them on.
I know. Then I can get the back window on the van fixed, and then yeah, it's just everything is just it's just happening all at once. It's just like really,
it's
jeez.
cascading. Yes, I get it.
Oh yeah, when it rains, it pours.
Sorry.
So like
My
I said,
being a
other
little
stuff has
wobbly.
got to be put on hold. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, other stuff has to be put on hold.
This is what I was making my slingshot out of. And I'm just going to leave it just as it is because it's already level.
Get your yearling.
It's just a shed that I picked up a while back, and it just I can just hold it just like that, you know, just go like that, and just go from there.
That's just ready.
It's hard
I
already.
know
I don't
dinner's
want
ready.
to mess with it, and I think it looked cool just leaving it natural anyway.
But you can continue that on your channel tomorrow.
Going to.
Gives you something to do.
And no, folks,
Oh.
I am not a little horny, so don't go there.
Yeah. So yeah, would anybody like to see an update for a garden on a roof?
You already
Put
know.
it in the chat. Yeah, put it in the chat. Yeah, since I got to redo the entire roof, I might as well make more usable space out of it. Just like it'll cost me a little bit extra money, but it'll give me extra square footage on the property to actually grow garden. And if I have a garden up there, it'll also help keep this cooler and or warmer during those summers and winters because it'll be better insulated. And yes, I will strap down the containers.
Okay, I know the word deckage is not a word, but it's what I didn't know what else to call it.
Yeah. No, I'll probably end up using. I have to put in. It's not really a truss because it's not in a truss form. I just have to get the 1x8 by 24.
Oh,
Gotta get several of those.
okay.
Like a
Couple things. First of all, say hi to Obstacle who just came in.
Hey, Obstacle, what's up?
Permits.
Cornets?
Permits.
Well, permits?
Permits.
Don't have them here.
Not required?
No, not where I'm at.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't want you
Oh,
to
yeah.
get things all like halfway built and they say, oh, you didn't get permitted for this. But make sure you put your railing up because I don't want anybody to fall off.
Oh no, there will be railing up.
That was the
And it'll
second
be-
thing I wanted to ask about.
Yeah, and it'll be not solid, but it'll be solid enough where you can lean up against it. Yes, but it's going to be.
You gotta have your place for your coffee cup.
Oh yeah, no, I'll probably put up a lattice and a little 32-inch lattice going all the way up and around the rail.
You gonna like tomatoes or something, or what are you thinking? What would you put
No,
up
I'm
there?
thinking just lower, shorter vegetables. I don't want anything that's going to be catch a wind and topple over.
Okay, so no green beans, no anything big leafy vegetables.
Yeah. Who knows? I could probably do a zucchini, the more heat tolerant vegetables.
Corn.
No, I need something to be more shallow root. I can do the radishes. I can do the onions, stuff like that.
Coffee.
This coffee won't survive the winter here.
I know, but it's worth this nice thought though.
A lot of times I might be able to do my leafy vegetables up there. Stuff like that. It'll
Hey,
be
Rob, corn fed just came in.
hey, corn fed. How you doing, Rob?
Not you, love. Love you though. ¿Cómo
Yeah.
estás? Mi bien. That's about the extent of my Spanish, folks.
Yeah.
You're
So
not
yeah, I can,
bilingual or multilingual.
who knows? I just might put up a little cabinet up there, some power. I can open it up and make some coffee and get up there, watch the sunset. Put a little bistro set up there with a umbrella I can take up and down,
A coffee bar.
or a picnic table.
At least like a coffee bar, like I said. But
And coffee bars can be inside the house.
no,
Who
I
knows?
mean,
I just might just take the craft up there and just go up there and sit.
have a warmer up there at least. Some power, a little bit of power.
Yeah, a little propane fire pit.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see you and Molly just sitting there watching the sun go down from up there,
Mm-hmm.
watching the birds and the bats.
It'd probably be the best area to put the bird feeders.
Probably. Then can you imagine the mice trying to get up to your bird feeders?
No, it won't be the mice. It'll be the squirrels.
Well, then you're going to have to need your gun sights set up. Where you plant your rifles.
Oh, that's illegal. Can't do that.
Oh yeah, Rob wants to know where's up there.
Like I said, last Tuesday's storm kind of ripped the roofing off of my shop. I knew I was gonna have to do it sooner or later, and
We were hoping for later.
we were kind of hoping for later. But Mother Nature says, "No, I'm doing it now."
Better late than never, anyway.
Yeah, peel it right off like a banana peel. So, and I knew there was a couple soft spots. That's why I knew the roof is going to have to be done. So
At least it would be safe.
we just came up with the epiphany, 40 minutes ago?
No, less than
35
that.
minutes ago.
35.
Yeah, maybe 35 minutes ago. That maybe I should turn it into an observation deck or a gardening deck, something like that. It gives me extra square footage to do something.
And before someone asks me that if I'm drunk, I'm sitting in my chair for a reason. I have to have my leg up.
So it only cost me a couple extra dollars, but to support the weight of the planters and stuff like that. Not hard to get water.
To save money too.
Yes, it's a flat roof, and when I'm done with it,
That's all garden gnomes.
and when I'm done, it'll probably have a 1.5 2 degree pitch when I'm done.
I don't know if you'd want garden gnomes up there.
Gardens,
Garden gnomes.
no.
I
This
didn't
would be
think so.
mostly
That's what
stuff
Rob
that's going to be. This would be stuff that's going to be basically planted down and attached down.
Dan likes the idea from raised garden to rooftop garden.
Yeah. So it'll be container gardening on a patio.
Yep. As long as you keep
Except
the weight
for-
down.
This is going to be a big patio. And I have power right underneath it.
There you go.
And I have the breaker box right here inside the shop. Not hard to add a circuit. The obstacles, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm not going to put a greenhouse on mine. It's just going to be basically simple garden, bistro set, or maybe even a picnic table, which is going to be real hard to get it up there. I'll probably have to assemble it up there.
That's what I was going to suggest. Yeah, assemble it. I mean, we're not talking like your redwood type of picnic table. Though.
No.
Probably about a metal one or something.
No, it'll be a wooden one.
Or fiberglass?
Wood.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to. I was thinking about the overall weight of the entire project, and versus remember you're going to be walking around with multiple people.
Oh no, I'm putting down 2x8s.
Oh, okay. You didn't mention that. You did not.
Oh yeah.
You did not mention that.
I'm not. Like I said, I got 10% off of lumber.
No, I mean, as soon as I understand about what goes into a roof. I just can't do them myself.
And what I'll do is I'll just get a small little router table, get it all set up, and do a ton and groove.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would. And then
Depending
seal
on
it.
what kind of wood you use too. If you use cedar, oh, that would smell amazing.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to afford cedar.
No, but I mean, for your smaller projects, you could probably do something. Like maybe your.
Oh no, I'm just going to use regular good old fashioned unkilned pine.
Right.
Yeah, they consider one day in a kiln for wood is dried wood. I'm going, no, it's not.
What's
And
heather and bracken?
And it will be treated.
Okay, Rob mentioned heather and bracken. I'm not familiar with the. I mean, I know what heather is, but I'm not sure. The bracken part kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
It must be a British thing. I don't know. And the only reason I know anything about heather is because of the Highlander, the movie.
Well, like I said, I still got to do a little bit of research. I got the idea what I want to do. I just want to make sure it's executed correctly.
Oh, if you have anything to do with the project, you'll get done right.
Yeah.
You'll oversee every bit, bolt, nut, and screw, and everything.
As Andrew says, overdue is what I do.
Exactly. Hey, Grace.
Hi, Grace. How you doing?
Measure twice, cut once.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I figured if I do the router table and make it ton and groove, 2 inches thick, that's going to be a good size. That's a lot of bit I'm going to have to go through, but it'll shorten up the board by about half an inch total.
But it'll be stronger because of it.
Oh yeah, it'll be a lot stronger. It'll be a lot more waterproof.
Then probably put down some Thompson's water seal or something like that makes it.
Oh, I'm going to put down way more than that. It's still going to be covered.
Well, I mean, I was going to say for like a stain, that way to make it look nice too.
Yeah.
Don't paint it because people paint things too much nowadays. A nice, waterproof stain would last for years and it'd be easier to fix in the long run too.
Yes.
We always knew Grace was smart. She picked that up like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the concept just hit me 35, 40 minutes ago.
40 minutes now. 40 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, no, I still insulated from on the inside. Yeah, my tablet's not doing its job, and I left my phone in the bedroom. There, not that bright light's not in my face anymore. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just have to do the research and just I'm gonna have to price it all out. It'll probably be a little bit on the pricey side, but like I said, I'll add square footage to the property for gardening. And that'll be awesome. I figured I don't know if I'll put a barbecue up there. But I'll probably put I don't know yet. I might put a sink and a countertop up there. I don't know yet.
You have a lot of planning to do. I mean, it's in the early stages still. You got 1 day in counting.
Well, I got a lot of square footage up there too.
Yeah, and well, then Molly's going to probably put her more than her 2 cents in on all this too.
I mean, if you think about it, I think the roof is 34 feet across and I think 26. So, yeah, that's a lot of square footage. I can think of a lot of things to do. Be nice and open, put a picnic table in the center. When we're up there, I can haul up the umbrella, put a couple of mosquito coils up there. We can watch the fireflies from the up above. Little propane fireplace. So that's my kind of thinking about little cabinet up there, and I can put a faucet up there easy, so I can at least water the garden. And they'll probably be on an automatic timer. Yeah, but I go up and down the stairs all day at work, so up and down those ladders. So it doesn't bother me. Molly might have that.
I just thought of something you might want to also consider, maybe a possible some bug zappers of something. Keep the bugs down.
We got bug zappers, yeah. Signal cannon.
Oh, that would be cool. I can't tell you, like signaling the sunset.
Yeah, should I put out the little thing that, like on the front of ships? Walk out there and
it's sort of like what they did in Mary Poppins with the Admiral blasting a cannon at 6 o'clock in the morning all the time. Also, you can put a weather station up there. You can keep track of your weather stuff.
Actually, no. Weather station has to be 6 feet off the ground.
And you're going to be on a roof?
I'll get a false reading.
How would you get off? You're still going to be over 6 feet off the ground.
No, I'll be way over 6 feet off the ground.
Well, I figured you get a more accurate reading.
Nope, because you're too high.
Okay, I didn't realize there was a top limit on that one.
Yep. I mean, I can probably put the wind meter on it, but
I figured a wind. I'm not sure what that was called.
Yeah, most of your weather stations are going to be in an open area, and they're about 6 feet off the ground, maybe 7.
Gun rests in certain optimal spots, along with a coffee cup holder.
Yeah, that's about all I can do to see the pest. Most of it will be all trees.
I'm not suggesting a zip line, dude.
No zip lines.
If you had more younger people in your household, I would probably suggest it, but no.
No zip lines. They'll never get used.
Not even once?
No. I won't be doing it.
Because if it wasn't for my knee, I go, damn, I want to try that, but no. I'm not that adventurous anymore. I'm still going to backpack, but I'm not going to be jumping out of planes or anything like that.
Yeah, so yeah. That's a nice thought, putting that out there. It's not hard to, it's not that, it'd just be a little bit more expensive to structure it for that, but it's not that much more.
What's the pitch on the roof at the current moment? Rob wants to know, from England wants to know.
0. It's a flat roof.
Okay, so you're going to put up a 2-degree or 3-degree pitch?
So I wish I could go that far, but no, I'll be lucky if I get 1, maybe 1.5, because it's going to be a 6-inch difference over 24, 26 feet.
Okay, I was guessing because I don't know much about that particular point.
Yeah, it's still enough to get it to flow off, but it won't flow off as fast.
So it'd be like maybe 1.5 at best.
If I'm lucky, yes.
Would be pushing it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, that's all the room I got to work with.
And that's like 6 inches, you said, approximately?
Yeah, 6 inches higher on one side to the other. But you got to remember, that's going to be over like 24, 26 feet.
That makes sense.
Because they have to have an overhang, a soffit.
Then you got to figure out what you're going to use for non-slip surfaces and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Then I have to,
you mentioned something about a fire pit, possibly up there.
oh, that's gonna be it's gonna be just one of those little propane things you get from Lowe's.
Oh, okay.
Those weigh
Well, then
almost.
like I said, you're going to need your chairs for that. Then you're going to need a place for your roasters, because if anybody does anything around the fire pit, they're going to roast something.
Yeah.
So that's just what
No.
they do.
Well, like I said, it's just it'll be a garden and observation.
I don't know if he could do.
Yeah, I'll be lucky if I can get that.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
I
pretty
just
big.
I don't have much room to work with. Put it that way. That's the part that sucks. Because the roof now is already up against the eaves of the house. And it used to be carport, but they enclosed it. Yeah, you said 0.72 degrees is still enough to get water to roll off.
That's not quite a full degree, though.
It still gets the water to go off.
Oh no, I get it. What's your plans for your regular garden for now? Because we can actually talk about that.
I don't know. It's going to be late, unfortunately.
Due to weather, folks,
No, it's
and
due
weather
to
pending still.
yeah, it's due to cleanup, getting out there, time off of work. How well do I feel when I get off of work? Because I'm on my feet for over 8 hours.
Oh, I get it. I'm the same way generally at my work when I finally get back there.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like to walk, so that makes a big difference for me. But once I get my legs literally back underneath me, I will probably do more stuff in the backyard and things like that. You'll see, including some gardening stuff, because Jenny wants to put in some flower beds, and I might actually be leaning on you and Cliff for something like that information. So I am not a flower guy or a garden bed kind of guy.
You won't be able to put any bulbs in now. You're going to have to wait till October to put bulbs in.
We have tiger lilies already in. I think so. That's something at least. She wants to put in tulips.
You have to put them in October so they can be in the ground for next season.
Yeah, because we have Pella that does a tulip time every year, and she loves going down for tulip time. I used to live there, and beautiful place. Don't get me wrong. Expensive as all get out, though.
Mm-hmm. No, like I said, it's just one of those things where, everything compounded this year. Within the past 6 weeks, and it's just been setback. But like I said, just take one bite at a time and chew it.
As the saying goes, remember, you're never given any more than you can actually handle.
I'm going to grab my dinner before it gets cold.
What are you having?
Pork loin and rice.
You can have my portion of rice. Okay, folks, what's new? Rob, did you get that? I already sent it to you. That link. For anybody's wondering, Lake Belvedere is where we're planning on going to do the campsite. So I've got to find that particular It's the first weekend in May. I think it's the second, third, fourth. I sent it to you. Here, what does it say? May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And 4th is a Sunday. The Thursday is $6. Friday and Saturday is $4, and Sunday's free. I plan on going up on Friday. If I could go up on Thursday, I will do that and camp out at the park. That way I can get in all 4 days. But because I'm going to take my time getting through there. I really don't need any more than Saturday and Sunday, to be honest, for that. Because I like going, make sure we have either the first day really early, which I've never done, or the last day, because that's when people are starting to pack up and leave, and you get all the deals. I'll be there Friday. What derby is that, Grace? Is that the Pine Box Derby? If anybody's wondering what Rob and I are discussing, and it's... Oh, give me a second here. This is what I'm talking about. The Kentucky Derby. Okay. That tells me anything. I'm just thinking, soapbox derbies. I'm not a race fan. By the way, the campsites at Lake Belvedere Park are $12 a night. I plan on getting my site set. I've got a site that I'd like to go to, thanks to Dan, who picked the first one, and it's a county park. It's a really nice little place.
Okay, I'm somewhat back.
Welcome back, brother.
So what did I miss?
Discussing some things about the upcoming event that Rob and I are going to be doing. He wanted the address for him, and his wife wanted the address for the dates and all the other stuff. And then Grace let us know that that's the same weekend as the Kentucky Derby. So she's down in where she's located as close to that.
Yeah, so now I got to figure out what kind of planters I want to put up there.
You have time, brother. You have plenty of time.
Hi, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
Should I go with wood ones that I build? Should I go with something I can buy? I think I'd have more fun building them.
Why don't you write it down, and then you and Molly can make decisions as we go.
Probably easier to fasten down wooden ones.
You're going to have to go through the entire spiel for
Update is putting on a rooftop garden with a picnic table or a bistro set. Well, I'll probably do the picnic table. It'll be easier.
Good night, Rob. Cornfed's going to bed.
All right. Good night, Cornfed.
Talk to you later, brother.
Cornbread. So that's gonna be the plan. I got to restructure and put on a whole new roof.
Oh, being windproof is part of the design. He's going to definitely do that.
Oh, they're definitely gonna be structured.
He's probably going to over-engineer it to be on the safe side.
It'd be fastened down.
You're going to batten down the hatches?
Yeah.
Can you imagine for Halloween? You can make it like a Halloween themed up there.
No, you won't see it from the road.
Could you imagine make it look like a decking of a ship?
Yeah, we've never had trick or treaters here.
That's too bad. That's sometimes the best part.
I'm going to decorate the campsite first.
Oh, true. Hey, 210 Outdoors just came in.
210.
I'm trying to remember his name, please. Is it Matthew? Please
I
correct
can't
me if
remember.
I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember names.
Oh, I'm horrible with names.
Well, that's what I'm trying to remember.
Mm-hmm.
I just met him last week, so I'm just trying to remember, get names stuck right in my head. David. Sorry. His name is David. Nice to meet you, brother. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
On Jason's behalf, this is his channel. He talks gardening, a whole bunch of really cool things.
Oh, yeah. It's summertime. It's gardening.
And he's huge, by the way. I've stood next to this man. And yes, that's because I'm probably short, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Tabasco sauce. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please. Thank you. It helps. So, yeah. Yeah, the update and the garden talk turned into new roof.
Who? I mean, I didn't make that suggestion. Somebody else made that suggestion. Was it Des?
No, I did. I was just like, wait a minute. The garden
Good idea.
rooftop. Put the two together. I can probably do certain herbs up there. Like I said, it's going to have to be a little bit more tolerant of the heat up there, unless I do a lot of planters.
You're gonna get a lot of weather due to sunlight and wind and stuff. But yeah,
No, I still get a lot of shade because of the tree.
how high is the? How close is the tree to your house?
Oh, about 3 feet.
I didn't know because I didn't do a. I've never been on property, so I can't tell
That's
you.
a giant pecan tree.
You get pecans dropped on your roof?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you'll be able to harvest pecans easier.
Devil Dog, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah, at least I won't. There's no officers here, to start shooting off because I heard of a pecan landing on the top of the house.
How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming.
So yeah, so that's going to be kind of fun. And say like I said, I still gotta wait another month before I can get my back window replaced on the van because that got busted before I went into the shop.
How'd that happen?
Don't know. I have an idea, but I can't prove it.
What's for dinner? I'm just curious because Jason mentioned he's got something in rice.
Yeah, I got pork loin and rice.
I may be having a sub sandwich later, but not until after. I haven't been able to eat much lately.
I mean, it's a big area.
A roof tent raised tent. I'm sure he could probably do a video about something out there.
Yeah, we're supposed to pick up the van tomorrow. I just won't have any funding for until the middle of next month.
No, the reason I was wondering, I thought did it break while I was in the shop? Is what I was wondering.
No, it broke before it went in the shop.
Okay,
Like
just for clarification because I didn't know.
like 3 or 4 days. It's kind of pissed.
So no safe light repair, safe light replace type situation.
Yeah, it is.
No, you might not be able to afford that. Is what I meant. Oh, Des, you threw an imaginary rock at it and cracked it? That's poor taste there.
No. I'm thinking somebody drove by and a rock shot out from underneath the tire and hit the window.
More likely is what I was.
Mhm.
kimchi and rice. You
Oh,
like kimchi, right?
that's good.
Okay. That's basically like boiled cabbage, isn't it?
Especially when you put shrimp in the kimchi and rice.
Is it about? But is kimchi basically boiled cabbage
No,
or fermented
pickled,
cabbage?
spicy pickled cabbage.
I knew it was cabbage, but I wasn't sure exactly what the
Mhm.
details were.
It's
I
really
am
not.
not much on cabbage, folks.
Okay, it's not cabbage. It's going to be like a bok choy or
Fermented.
um, excuse me, fermented, not pickled.
It's weird that I'm an Irishman who does not like cabbage. My wife loves it. I mean, I barely like coleslaw,
Love it.
folks.
See, I like it moderately spicy, right in the middle, where you still get all the flavors of like the cabbages and not the cabbage, but the well, I guess it would be Asian cabbage. It's still a in the broccoli family or the cabbage family.
Well,
And,
we
uh,
can't eat a lot of lettuce or leafy style vegetables due to Jenny's IBS.
yeah,
So we got to watch out what we eat here.
yeah, but yeah, we like to put carrots in with it and other stuff too as well.
It doesn't stop Jenny from eating it, though, unfortunately, and she pays the price for it.
I mean,
So if anybody has any good alternatives,
you could probably put in a couple of pieces of you know,
she likes spinach, though.
parsnip and stuff like that.
She likes parsnip, but spinach is good for her. She can do that.
Yeah.
But don't ask me why. Spinach, yes, and cabbage, no, but it's just the way it is.
Well, my daughter makes kimchi.
What the heck is the fish sauce?
Yeah, she likes. Yeah, she makes it.
Sorry, folks. I got
Get all the ingredients to do it.
pillow for my knee. Ow, 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 and double ow.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping my the daikon radish would have came out so I can do the kimchi with that in there because that would be awesome. A little bit of parsnip in there, some garlic, some onions.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that one, Grace. Kimchi and BO. Ugh.
Keeps the mosquitoes off of everybody.
Maybe. They got different mosquitoes over there, remember? Just like I heard that Florida's got 1 billion different species of mosquitoes down there. So
So I figured I should be able to grow carrots up there. I should be able to grow what do you call
okay.
it? Carrots, radishes. I'll probably do a lot of my root vegetables up there. Then I can kind of keep that kind of low, and I don't need, I only need like a 5-inch, 6-inch base.
Jenny is more into Asian cooking than I am, due to most of the places around here cook with a lot of peanuts, which pretty much keep me from being able to go anything near them. But I told her it doesn't stop. I don't stop you from going to eat it because you love that stuff. I'm not that mean.
I should be able to grow onions up there.
Ooh, onions would be nice. Garlic.
Oh yeah, I should be able to do the garlic up there.
I mean, I'm not sure you're planning on doing. You said you're doing some slow-lying leafy vegetables, right?
I might, like I said, I'd be basically my rooting vegetables or my short type of plants up there.
So no carrots.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Oh,
I heard about people doing that. Sorry, the most I know about kimchi, folks, I learned from watching MASH. So please forgive me, because I was never stationed in Southeast Asia. So.
Yeah, we found a recipe that you can make kimchi in about 3 weeks, and it's actually good.
Pressure cooker?
No, you don't even. You just dice it all up. You stuff it in the jar, and you add your liquid. Put a lid on it loosely.
Um, refrigerated or not?
No,
Okay. We have cats, so that would be really interesting to see what
yeah.
would
They
happen.
would, now after 3 weeks, then you would have to make sure that it's done for fermenting. Then you tighten it up, lid. Then you put it in the refrigerator. But then again, I'll probably eat a jar in 2 days.
Yeah, I've seen some of this, some of the stuff you go through really quickly because when you love something, you love something.
Oh yeah. Now, like I said, I'll probably put a sink up there with a preparing table.
Oh, yeah, I figured you might do for cleaning off your vegetables and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Little prep thing. Okay, that makes sense.
and like a little herb garden up there.
With that, I can understand.
hmm Something I don't need a trellis for.
Because you mentioned no, you didn't want something that would catch the wind too much.
Yeah, I don't want it to be blown over. Because we get thunderstorms year round here. Ask Devil Dog.
Okay, no strawberries then.
They might survive up there.
Well, if you can think you
They
can put a
probably
big
won't
enough
survive.
bed in there,
They won't survive the winter. Be too cold.
be surprised what here in Iowa, strawberries survive the winter here. As long as they have a good root system set in, they will survive. And Iowa's winters are worse than Texas.
Yeah, but we have a different strain down here than you do up there.
What if you had our strain down there?
It might be too hot for them.
We get heat too.
Oh, that sounds good, Deb.
Jenny loves cauliflower, carrots, and garlic and onions. Yeah, she loves all that stuff.
Yeah, especially with a couple of hot peppers in there.
I don't like sauerkraut. I tried eating that once, and I actually had.
I like it rinsed.
Someone had to pull the Heimlich maneuver on me.
By the way, it's cabbage.
That's cabbage, yeah.
Hey, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia. How you doing?
And J&J came in as well.
I didn't see J&J.
They just came in. Literally
Okay,
right after.
yeah. All I see is hunting and stuff. It's just
That's
now.
what J&J.
Yeah, all I have is my Streamlab up right now. My Talk Studio.
Okay. Look at
I
your
don't have-
tablet. Did you have your tablet up?
No, it's not. It's not. The chat doesn't want to work on it tonight.
I noticed that, so that's why I've got my YouTube up, and I'm letting you know that someone who's coming in.
Yeah.
Just let you
Okay.
know.
Yeah, and
I'm
let's see.
trying to be helpful.
That's a lot of square footage to work with. A lot of it would be open.
Okay, what's the overall weight guesstimate with the addition?
Oh, maybe 800 pounds per square foot.
In addition to the roof itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be messing around.
Yeah, you did say you're going to use 2x12s or 2x8s.
2x8s for the planking.
Okay.
Oh.
2x12s would be overboard, but
So,
definitely
yes,
would be structural. You can
Yeah.
do a lot with 2x12s. It's just expensive.
Yeah, so new runners, and then new planking, because the planking that's up there now is only 1 inch thick. It's
With
only
that
8
space
inches wide.
between the deck and the roof, you could actually have a place to run your wiring and stuff a lot easier too.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably run that along the railing. The outlet's there. Ooh, the lighting would be awesome.
What about a Wi-Fi booster? That way you can actually get your signal up there.
I would need an outdoor Wi-Fi.
An option to think about. If you're going to do it, might as well go big or go home type of situation.
I guess I got a spot for it.
That way you could do
Just
your
to-
lives up there from time to time.
Depends on the weather.
Well, it's always going to be depending on weather.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could do like a sunset live or something. The sun goes.
Oh
down.
no, yeah, definitely the sun would be in our eyes. Yes.
No, depending on which way you're facing.
Yeah. But oh no, I
You
got I
lost
got
enough that it needs for a whole thing needs replaced. So yeah,
yeah, the whole roof needs to be redone. I knew
this is the
that
only roof that
before.
wasn't metal. It's the only one that wasn't metal on his entire property.
But we're so close to owning the damn thing.
I know it was just so close, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it'll probably be October, November when I can start working on it. Well, hopefully, I'll have enough funding then. I'm just gonna just buy all the materials at one time. You know, as soon as I get at least 3 days of good weather, and then I'll probably have somebody come and help me and put that up. My coworker.
Surveillance cameras for your pests. Oh, you could have a squirrel cam.
Storm cam.
No, squirrel.
Oh, squirrel camera. No, no,
You
that
found your trail cam.
yeah, I found my trail camera. My
There you go.
good
Put
one.
a squirrel camera up there.
No, like I said, hopefully I'll be able to afford a good security system here in the next year, and then I will have cameras out for that, which will be a live feed, so I can actually watch it live, and I can record it, and I can download it onto the computer and use it for YouTube.
There you go.
Mhm.
I mean, also, I mean, like I said, if it's going to be over your shop anyway, I mean, if you get a chance
Yeah.
to do something live, especially a sunset campfire live, so to speak.
When it's done, we'll probably do that. It'll probably be springtime before I can get it that far.
Oh, obviously. I mean, this is like
Yeah.
long term, but I mean, just thinking about the options right now. You're full of possibilities, and possibilities are everything. And
Oh yeah,
and without those, I mean, what would life be? So this gives you something to think about and dream about, which is good.
it could be a good place to hang out and sunset and a glass of wine or a cup of coffee.
Sometimes both, depending on the case.
Yeah.
I will be right back. I have to go use the restroom.
Go ahead.
I'll just stop my video. You don't have to take me down or anything, but I'll be back.
Did you put my food in the refrigerator? I would eat it tomorrow.
Okay. Here in a few minutes. Yeah. So, like I said, we came up with that idea about an hour ago. For some reason, they're talking about the gardening and then the update from the weather for last week, and I'm going to need to redo the roof. I'm going, oh wait a minute, garden, new roof. Guess what? Garden rooftop. So that's what we're going to be looking forward to. I'll probably make that I'll probably film it as much of it as I actually can. Maybe coerce a couple of the fellas from work and at least feed them a dinner, lunch and dinner. Start early in the morning because I can probably rip off the rest of the roofing myself real quick. Get that pulled up out of the way. Then I gotta pull up the old planking, save as much as the old planking as I actually can. Time lapse would be cool. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty hard to get a camera up there to do that. Guess who joined us?
Yeah, well, I was busy doing things
Oh yeah, I know that.
because it was warm outside despite it being windy.
Yeah, I came up with the beautiful epiphany today.
Does Molly know about her?
No, that's not that. No, I came up with an idea. If I got to redo the roof, I might as well make it a garden.
Yeah.
Like a patio garden, a little bit of luxury patio garden compared to what most people can do. That's a lot of square footage.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot.
a lot of reinforcement that you're going to have to do to the roof to keep it from collapsing into the weight of the soil.
I needed to do that anyways. No, I'm going to be doing containers.
Gotcha. In the evening,
And then-
you're going to kind of do the same thing that Jean-Marc did.
Okay, and then instead of for the structure of the roof, I'm going to be using 2x8s. So that roof is going to be thick.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Mhm.
Use 3x8s. More expensive, but quadruple their freaking payload.
Yeah, it's not hard to strengthen it underneath the house. You're inside the shop. It'll actually be quite easy.
Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Woody.
Jason, Colin, Molly, Jenny, Dan, Grace,
Molly said hi.
Rob, and Cecilia, everyone else that's in the chat.
Yeah, so that's the idea. To go over it with you, I want to put up a like a 10-person picnic table. I can put an umbrella on there.
On the roof?
On the roof, yeah. Stairs going up there. Put an umbrella, a little cabinet, so I can brew some coffee. Or I could brew the coffee, take it up there in the craft. I'll have water up there. It's not hard to plumb it with power.
So you're basically just turning your garage, instead of it being a roof, you're just going to turn it into like a patio deck.
Yep, this be a patio deck, yeah.
That'll work, yeah. I've seen people do that down here. That's not a bad idea. I mean, like you said, that's a lot of extra square footage. It gets you kind of up there, and you can just kind of see around.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll be seeing the trees.
You can still see around in the trees.
Yeah. Now we're kind of teasing death from above for the squirrels.
Oh, yeah. They'll be dropping there on you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the word, but.
Yeah, but like I said, at least you get most of the afternoon shade on half of it for, parts of the day because of the pecan tree. And a nice little 32-inch railing going around that's all nice white lattice.
Rabbits are mean.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Well, I figured I was going to ton and groove the 2x8s.
Yeah, you could.
It gives me a reason to buy a router tail.
Yeah. Or if you've already got the router, you can just set the router where you need and just cut the grooves. But
Yeah.
you'll have to do groove on all of them, and then you'll have to change out the bit so you can run the tongue on all
Yep.
of them.
Yeah, I figured it's not hard. Or I can use the table saw.
Yeah,
With
if
the
you run a dado cut on it, yeah, you can run a dado
Dado
cut
blade.
right down the middle for the the groove itself, and then
Yeah, 3/4 of an inch. That's a good size, and about a half inch in there. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere once it's all in there and nailed in there.
that'll be 100% solid right there. A little bit of glue in there, and then those boards ain't going nowhere.
Oh, and it's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and get the treated wood too.
I'm assuming you're still going to run the trusses under it, so you actually have support, so the thing doesn't do this.
Oh yeah, no, I have to do. I got a wall in here that I would love to take down and redo. And then I can run the supports in.
Yeah, he's going to have to run a staircase up there, Grace. Otherwise, unless he can teleport and runs an elevator.
No elevator. Unfortunately, it's going to be stairs. And that one, I'll probably have somebody come in and actually install that.
Is Molly going to be okay going up and down them stairs?
Yes, you should be able to. I'm going to go up and down the stairs, go in the house, but it's 3 steps. But
Yeah, I was going to say there's a difference between 3 steps and 25 steps, or 15 steps.
you get the Harbor Freight
An escalator.
an escalator.
There you go.
Yeah, or I can get the back of the pickup truck hoist.
That'd be hilarious.
Like Grace says, use a trampoline.
Do
Did you backflip up onto the roof? Yeah.
a backflip. That's all I ever hear. Go away.
No, I think that'd be a nice little project. I mean, it'll cost me a little bit extra, but it'll add a lot of value to the property.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Second floor patio deck? Heck yes. Can't go wrong with that. Where'd that guy go? Did he fall asleep on us?
Bathroom. It takes him a while to get there and back.
He hobbles slow.
Yeah, he hobbles slow. So and another thing I'm thinking about putting up there is one of those little propane. What do you call it? The fire pits.
To get a little one, you don't need a big one.
No, I don't need a big one. No. Just something to make it look cool, give it the ambiance. It's a little bit of heat.
They provide a little bit more than just a little bit of heat. But, yeah. Make a tackle and pull the elevator by hand.
Yeah, I believe it's.
Good evening, Cliff.
Good
I think
evening,
it's-
Kalon.
I think it's like.
Alon? Really?
Kalon.
I think the rooftop is 38 by 26.
A lot of square footage.
It is a lot of square footage.
Hey, evening obstacle.
Oh yeah, Obstacles in here. CC, Deb, Dan.
210's in here.
Yeah,
That didn't seem too
You missed Cornfed. He left earlier.
and Blake is here.
Well, Rob's still here.
I
Yeah,
didn't see him.
and other people are in here that I don't know because they haven't said anything. Yeah, I figured, hey, if we're going to do it, build it on YouTube. I might as well document it.
Right. For those of you who have not seen it today, I did post two shorts.
Oh, I saw the one.
I posted the last one about 30, 40 minutes ago.
Oh.
Project is completed. Well, I actually need to do one more video for the
All right, Dano.
full completion, but the second one was pretty much, I was like 5 minutes away from finishing it.
I got a question.
have to say it. Sorry, Jason. Obstacle
I got it.
from Dano. I'm sorry, I could not help myself.
I know. I was going to ask the same question. Does he look like he's from Hawaii Five-0?
Uh-huh.
Damn, I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah, but like I said, everything's going to have to be done from off the edge of the roof because it's not going to shed a whole lot of water at one time, and I don't want leaks into the shop. So it's going to all be one solid roof.
Now, what you do is you put it on about a 3 to 5 degree pitch, and then you build a platform flat. So you have
Yeah,
you have the subroof, so everything drains off of that, but then you raise up your deck by just a bit.
I don't have that much. I don't have the luxury of that much pitch.
Yeah.
2
So
degrees.
I will
I
be
didn't get
lucky.
a notification either, Cliff, by the way.
I will be lucky if I get 1.5 because 6 inches over 22, 24 feet is not a whole lot. I got 2
Enough to
inches.
shed if you got a good enough pitch, like we're saying like that, that'll shed water like nobody's business.
Yeah. The problem is I get the roof is in the way.
Oh, that's why you lower the back end, not the front end.
No, I don't want water going towards the house. I want it to go away from the house.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The part that's the roof that touches the side of the house, you don't touch that side. You lower the other end.
Look at my pictures, and you'll see why.
I'll have to go back into them again.
Used to be how we could differentiate between Dan from Herbert T Outdoors and Dano from Obstacle.
What? How do we keep ending up with clones of everybody that has the same name? Like, we got
Yeah,
2
Jason-
Robs. We got 2 Dans. We got like
Jason.
freaking 3 Jasons.
And one Cliff, though. And
Got
one.
like 6 Marks because Jesus Christ, the amount of Marks I know.
Skid marks.
Or Andrews.
Oh, nobody listens to them anyway. Anyway, I'm going to step away for just a bit. I'm going to go wash the dust out of my mouth, which apparently I thought I did earlier, but I did not. I failed, so I'll be back momentarily.
Oh, look, somebody got a grade F. So yeah, that's great. And I got everything running through my head. And, I probably won't sleep tonight because of that. Thanks to myself. So I got to do a little bit more research to find out exactly what I need and what I need to do to make sure everything's at code. Even though I live out in the country and there's
Safety
nothing here.
code. Everybody's got it covered, no matter
Oh,
what,
yeah.
where you're at.
Well, I wanted to pass an inspection for, if I ever have to have it, appraised or anything else like that for insurance.
You have to have the roof inspected before you do the actual decking add on.
Not here.
Not here.
I figured most. I mean, even here we got roof to be inspected for insurance purposes. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know you don't own the property yet, but once you do, I'm sure you're going to go with homeowners insurance, and you're going to need
Oh, yeah.
documentation on the new roof and things like that. And that would actually help your rates, depending on how well you make your roof and everything too.
Yeah. Like I said, I just got to do a lot of research. I got time to do research. I got several months before I get enough funding to do that. It's like I get everything in here kind of protected right now. So
Pretty soon, Cliff's going to have to build an upper deck on his whole garden because he's running out of room.
please sub.
Sorry that none of you got notifications for the videos. It is on the short side, so pop up eventually. Did 2 of them. Had fun today making those things.
No, it is not, unfortunately. Cecilia.
Because his insurance is a turd.
Don't forget, we got to order a new burn barrel.
Hey guys, I got to let you know, this is a record for me. This is the only Pepsi I've had this month.
Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a little bit more coffee.
For
Fortunately,
those who know me, you know how much of that is, how far I've come since,
Jason's getting regular coffee. I can't even have a spicy drink if I wanted to. My damn bottle's still empty and I haven't gotten a new one.
And whose fault is that, Cliff?
Mine, because I didn't want to buy one until closer to my thingy date.
Right. I have got your short running in the background, but I have not actually listened to it. So, because I was on here.
It's only
I have not seen the
between
other
the
one.
2 of them, it's only 31 seconds.
Okay. It's been running continuously over and over and over again in my background. But
That's what I was doing today.
I had a 4-hour live, which was really freaky yesterday.
Yeah, I was tired and I left, so
Yeah, I saw that. I left at midnight, and
I passed out.
I'm still tired. I fell asleep halfway through the day. I just pretty much snoozed all day. Yeah, Jason came up with the rooftop idea thing. Came about an hour, about hour and a half maybe ago. Depending how long you've been on live right now. See how
I don't know. I don't have the YouTube site popped up.
I got the YouTube side up. I wasn't sure. I don't see the time on that. Yeah.
11:35.
Yeah, 94 minutes. So
Yeah, 1:35.
I didn't go that route. You went the other way. Thank you, Cecilia. I go to my first PT tomorrow
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
at 6 a.m.
Oh, that does not seem like fun.
I took the time for my own reasons, because when I go finally get ready to go back to work, I'm going to have to get ready to get used to being up at that hour. Hey, Mandy.
Ooh, what? Is that a man? Duh.
Yeah. And
Hi,
Booster.
Amanda. Long time no see. Anyway, that's not what I was trying to do.
Okay, I understand what that in that term way she calls it flat out.
All right, I just walked back in. Hello, Amanda. So I swap out water bottles too.
Oh, sleepy.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to ask you for that.
Yeah, somebody didn't tell me when it was empty.
Well, you were desperate.
Um,
I'm looking at
I need you guys' opinion real quick before we get started back on the gardening stuff because I got something to update Cliff on. With my PT, they offered me to get a van pool for 1 day for 7/10 of a mile. Would that be a waste of somebody else's resources or what?
7/10 of a mile.
To where my PT is at from my house.
Yeah, no, that's a waste of somebody's time.
That's why I told him, no, I don't want to. I mean, and they would pay for it. I didn't want to waste somebody else's time and effort for me. I mean, yes, I'm owed, but 7/10 of a mile is nothing.
Yeah, that's like walking a couple of blocks.
Well, now when you do the
But-
physical therapy, when you're doing the physical therapy, you're going to do more than just walking. You're going to be leg stretching in other directions,
Yeah,
and the massages you'll like.
right. I mean, I'm going to be sore. No doubt about it. But I expect
Ice packs and the heat packs, the massage, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm on tramadol. That's it, and ibuprofen.
Yeah,
Nothing more than that.
take the offer on that physical therapy.
Oh, I'm taking it. I'm going tomorrow. I would have started last week, but we had an issue last week when we had that big blizzard come through. It shut their offices down, and there's
Guess
something
what? You got more
no one
coming.
could have done anything about it. So they literally
You
shut
got-
the interstates down here. So
Yeah, you got more blizzard coming.
yeah, I know. So I'd rather be able to be responsible for me getting there and back again and have somebody else come try to get me there and back again. And I'm not risking anybody else's life for my sake.
You can always reschedule.
Yeah, but I'm going to, tomorrow I'm definitely making sure I'm getting there and back again. And that way I could use Jenny's car and not have to worry about interfering with her work schedule. I do have a plan this weekend to go out. I will be officially able to drive this week after Friday, according to the doc. I was supposed to drive for 2 weeks. So I'll be able to go out and check out the campsite. I plan on going to do a small live out once the park opens for the season.
Make Ian drive you over there.
You can't.
He doesn't have a driver's license.
Mm-mm.
He needs to
You
get
can
one.
work on that.
He's working on it. He's got his ID now. That's a step up.
If he can pass the hunting course, he can pass the driving
Oh,
course.
he passed the hunting course he studied for 4 days, and it's a 2-week course. He did everything in 4 days.
Yeah,
And he
but all
missed
you
on
gotta do is get a learner's permit, and you can, as long as you're in the vehicle, he can drive.
Mm-hmm.
He's over 18. He don't need a learner's permit.
He can get a learner's permit if he wants to. But plant update that you're back now, Jason. Old corn passed away.
Mhm.
New corn over a foot tall.
How many corn did you have growing, too?
I'm going on.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Yeah, Colin's got that corn porn going.
Corn.
Yep. And I'm going to let it, basically, other than just keeping it watered, I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah, mine's taking over the greenhouse.
Huh?
I got 2 corn stalks. in an 8-inch pot, or well, that might be a 10-inch pot or 12-inch pot. I don't remember. I have to go measure.
Mine's a 10-inch pot that's sitting
I
there.
got 2 corn stalks in there that are like 5.5 foot tall, and they're just going. They don't care. They're just growing.
I'm going to see how
What
big
is
it will get without me interfering with it much, other than throwing some water in there from time to time, and just see what happens to it.
They need a lot of water.
Now, Cliff, is that the corn that you've been trying to change so you can have corn in the winter?
I
was
planted
that
that
again?
stuff last season, or in like November, December-ish.
What was it? What again? Please repeat.
My winter corn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make winter corn. If I can get everything off of this one, my next batch is gonna be planted in October.
You got the weather. You get the weather for that. I don't.
Well, if you can get it to grow it in a greenhouse, yeah, it'll be awesome. It was just getting that first batch to survive.
Yeah, it's tricking the structure, the genetic structure of the corn to be like, why are we growing in the middle of October, December? Like, no, we're July. What are we doing?
Well, mine's on the back porch, and sitting on a desk, and I'm in a 10-inch pot. Hopefully, I'll see how that one turns out. I will give you guys updates as I know.
Yeah.
I want it to get bigger than a pencil right now, because right now it's just like about that big around and about, like I said, over a foot and a little over a foot tall.
Mine's getting thick. Like, they're thickening. I can go take a picture if you guys want to see it.
Now, this is the Indian corn that I'm planted, so I have no idea how well it might be one of the reasons why it's growing well where it is. Who knows? It's very stubborn corn.
I'll be right back then. I'm going to go get a picture.
Alrighty.
I
I'll
feel
keep it
off
going.
kilter.
He needs to make a short tomorrow. I got corn.
Give me a second. I'm going to do something.
All alone. Yeah, so I don't know. What would somebody like to see me grow on a rooftop next summer? Throw some ideas. I'm looking for something that's going to be like a root based. I'll probably put some flowers up there too. What else can we grow up there besides the radishes, carrots,
Herbs.
something that, yeah, and herbs. Oh, garlic.
I added a board across the arms of my chair to balance out my computer.
Yeah.
So I can actually be a little bit more level.
Maybe a couple of beets.
Beets? Really?
Yeah. I happen to like beets. They're full of sugar.
What about your peppers?
No, they won't survive the winter up there.
No. I mean, you put some pepper pots up there for something you can take and move around.
Yeah, the thing about Swiss chard and maybe some leeks.
Parsnips?
That might get blown over by the wind and snapped. If I get a thunderstorm roll through.
I
Speaking
love
of
parsnips.
thunderstorm, I know we're supposed to get some later on tonight.
Cabbage? I don't know about cabbage up there, though.
It might get a little cold.
What if you had some a couple of tubs up there with your potatoes up there?
I could probably do potatoes. Okay,
I wonder-
special weather statement until 9:30 p.m. What time is it? It's 8:47. How fast is this storm moving? And we'll get here to like 10 p.m. It'll be over in about 20 minutes.
Hey, Grace, since your surgery, how mobile are you? I'm sorry, I just had an actual personal interest in what their answer on this one.
Yeah, I'm doing a weather update.
I'm trying to get more mobile for what I can do more stuff.
Uh, wind does not look bad.
Sorry, it took longer than expected because I walked outside and my delivery for my food was there. At the same time,
Well, that was good timing.
Yeah.
kind of, sort of. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I need to be off here in about within another 30 minutes or less. I'll be watching the radar.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like taking over my pot. Like it's just sticking. Every time I walk in there, I run into it. Hey, Des, how's it going? Yeah, there's just a little brown planter in the bottom, but I mean, I can't walk into my greenhouse without getting stabbed, poked, or slapped by something green.
It loves you, Cliff.
Dude, that thing is going absolutely nuts this season. Like,
Well, you also expanded your garden. Like how much now this year?
well, when I'm done, when all is done and said, I'm gonna have 3 more new beds to grow in.
How much more room you got left? I mean, you can't have much left, do you?
I still have 2 vehicles that need to be moved. One of them's going on the back side of the property. The other one is getting moved to Illinois, and then I'm putting my greenhouse in that area. I might have that spot to work with.
Okay.
That's
I'm
good.
taking over any square footage I can snag. I'm snagging because the more I grow, the less I got to pay for it.
I can see you putting up a roadside vegetable stand one of these days.
Getting to that point, that's somewhere along the lines that will happen. It might be a collaboration between me and one of the folks down the street. They've got a bit of a garden as well. That's what I wanted.
Especially when you add chickens. You can
Huh?
sell eggs. When you add your chickens, you can add eggs to the list of the stuff you could be selling.
Yeah, well, I got to see how well the chickens do first.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if your other neighbor that has the other chickens might want to sell some too, you know.
6.
Oh, he ain't gonna. I don't know. He just gives his away to family as well.
Hold on.
The thing is, you can't sell the eggs themselves. You can sell the egg cartons and just fill them up for free.
Okay, buy an egg carton, get a free 12-pack
Dozen egg?
egg.
It's one way to get around the laws on that one.
Yeah, we still have to have a vendor's license or a business license to sell. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Grace, for letting me know.
Just checking outside real quick.
How far are you along in your physical
So
therapy?
I have in the live, and before I have to cover up the desk.
I think Grace is done with hers, as far as I know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Because she she did her surgery way before I even thought I needed any.
Ow, hand cramp. Ah.
Don't do that. It hurts.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a line of thunderstorms coming. So I'm hoping the plastic holds up on the roof.
Do you need to go check it before it rolls in so you can verify that it's not blowing away?
Yeah, I might have to end the live when it gets here, and then I got to cover up the desk with a sheet of plastic, just in case.
Oh, you can do a victory garden or something up there.
Essentially, a container garden. Yeah.
Ah.
The problem is
I
chickens
heard
eat
that
everything.
victory gardens are coming back.
Yes and no at the same time.
So was I wrong when I heard that?
No, like I said, they are making their way back, but how far are they going to make it back before everything goes back to what it was 10 years ago with groceries?
Who knows? But people will be healthier if they do.
That's what the food organizations are going to be fighting that.
Okay. I'm starting mine tomorrow, so I've got about 4 months of PT before they're really going to release me back to work, especially in the warehouse.
Yeah. Watch where you walk. Don't trip and fall.
Tell me about it.
And they're
Hey,
probably going to work both legs too.
Yeah, I don't want the other knee to go. That would really suck.
Yeah, it would.
So what'd you order, Cliff? I'm just curious.
Well, Domino's changed their menu, so my order that I normally get is no longer there. I went with the 5 cheese blend mac and cheese. I added bacon to that. Got a bread bites. And my other one is pasta marinara with bacon and chicken, or bacon and sausage. This one's just a backup in case I get hungry later tonight.
Yeah, now Cecilia will gripe at you for eating too much junk food again.
It's healthy food. It's pasta. And cheese is technically dairy, so it's organic, so it's healthy. Same with pizza. Pizza's technically healthy if you break down the individual
Right.
ingredients.
Storm just got past Lufkin, honey.
How far are they away, Jason? The storm. I
About
mean.
50, about 50 miles.
Hoping it bypasses you. Stupid camera.
No, it's a line
Okay,
of
so yours is
thunderstorms.
gonna be all right?
No, I'm expecting some wind. How
Run
much?
it in here.
Unknown. I got everything weighted down.
And I want to tuck on my desk.
Yes, I know.
You can put up a tuck.
Yes, I know.
I could always not eat. I have a habit of doing that.
It's 51 according to the weather channel.
Mhm.
49 according to my computer.
Yeah, it's coming. Like I said, it's not showing much of winds, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, so I'll probably shut down just before it gets here. Then I can put plastic over the desk and my chair.
They one of the things they show me on this thing is watch a woman survives an EF2 tornado in her car.
A lot of people do.
Okay, this is not like jelly beans and things like that, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Not that. Oh, he's got Skittles.
Lightning's going good though.
I
And
still want to
this-
send you some lightsaber chopsticks there, Cliff. Just because I'm geeky like that.
Oh no, Grace, you're gonna get hit by this one here over the weekend.
Okay. You see what this is? That is a full bag.
Easter candy's coming up, right? Yep,
Of
thought so.
these.
I got more. And it's a
I've only got the 4-pack down here.
5-pack.
I know. I hate Jason. He's got the 5-packs. We only got the 4-packs down here.
I can't eat either one of those.
Oh, sorry. Let me bring my other set of snacks.
They're cream, not peanut
Is
butter.
that
Mine are cream peanut butter.
a stash?
Girl
What's
Scout
that?
cookies? Yeah, Girl Scout
Yeah, Girl
cookies.
Scout cookies?
$60 box.
2 cases of Girl Scout cookies?
Oh,
I want a case.
Full case.
Dude,
yeah. It's about $120 right there.
what Girl Scout did you rob to get those?
$132 worth of cookies.
$132, yeah.
Who hit you up for those sales on that one there, Cliff?
They didn't hit me up. That just happened to be at the store at the same time they were there, and I was like, "Ooh, Girl Scout cookies! I need some. I haven't had any in like 3 years."
Right.
Here, take my money.
That sounds wrong, Des, when you use that in that context.
Nope, sounds about right to me. They always say they're made with real Girl Scouts Makes you wonder how many are actually in each cookie.
Now,
10%.
your Samoas and your tagalongs. Okay, I can understand that.
She wants the Samoas and the tagalongs.
That's understandable there, Grace.
I like,
would probably
like I
do
said,
the same thing.
I like the tagalongs because of the peanut butter.
I haven't been eating a lot of cookies, so
If you're gonna donate money, Grace, you might as well get the cookies.
Celia says all that money spent could have been bone to buying land.
Done.
And Dan
I
says
needed Girl Scout cookies.
front
Dang it.
property to Celia Cliff with a slight irrigation problem.
Yeah, I don't know how $130 is gonna help me buy land. Especially when I keep spending it on buying potting supplies and soil and other
Gardening
things,
stuff.
so I can, continue to grow food.
Now, the price of the land will come down here in about 2 years, 3 years.
Especially when the corporation starts clear cutting federal land because they want to.
Ha ha ha, Dan. Yeah.
And what?
Doesn't all beachfront property have irrigation problems?
Pretty much. Prone to weather, too, right?
I wouldn't want beachfront property anyway.
Me either.
Taxes are too high.
Oh, that and your neighbors are a-holes.
I think beachfront property is overrated. Give me trees any day.
I'll take the forest.
I'm with you there, brother, on that one. Especially with a mix of hardwoods and
Unless it's the island.
I could not do an island. Mm-mm. Too many issues. If all it takes is one big storm to wipe a lot of your progress out, and I don't want that.
No, like where Howie's at.
Oh yeah, Vancouver Island's different though, or if you're talking like Newfoundland or something like that too. But yeah, Vancouver Island's one of the bigger ones though. Oh, it's a few hundred yards off the coast.
That's why it's got irrigation problems.
You could say that same thing about the Vatican too. It's got irrigation problems because part of the time it's landlocked and sometimes it's not.
It looks like that storm might be going flat. So
Okay, what's that mean? Flat.
that means it's not going to have a big bow echo, less wind.
Oh, that's good though, right?
Yes, that's good. It's going from the northwest down to southeast. So when it comes up from the south, that's when they kind of get nasty.
Oh, I bet.
Hey, Shawnee, how you doing? So the question is, what would be good for container vegetables that are potted in a 8-inch soil on a rooftop? So I was thinking radishes, onions, some beets. What else? Carrots.
Beets might need a longer, because they do send a taproot,
Yeah,
so you might need a little bit more soil for them, because beets usually do get pretty big.
yeah. I'll probably get them before they get big. Yeah, that's what's saying 8 inches of soil. Now I'm going to put flowers up there too. I'll probably put Sweet Williams up there, Sweet Elysiums, maybe some marigolds that won't grow at 8 feet tall, like I had last year.
That's the funny thing is when you put marigolds in the ground, there's no stopping them from getting big.
Oh, I know. I saved some of those seeds too. I need to get those out. I want to see how tall I can get these new seeds that are harvested off of them. Man, those things grew huge. Yeah, but these are gonna be kind of like slightly raised off the rooftop, so they don't get too scorched.
Well, that'd be a terrible spot to stick the bees.
Oh, the bees? No, the bees.
Yeah.
Actually, you would be
Too much
surprised.
crosswind.
If I keep them in the shady spot, oh yeah, they'll do fine. I just have to take them down in the wintertime so I can hold them over where it's a little bit warmer. Or I would have to have a cover put over them. Have to build a cover.
There you go. Shawnee's got you a good list of things that would grow pretty good up on the roof.
Yeah, I just need them short so the wind from the thunderstorms can't blow them over. And snap the stalks. So that's why I was thinking, low growing stuff. Because we do get some high winds here. Especially the last one was a rare one.
Well, you got to figure which direction the wind normally comes from, and put a block on that side, so heavier stuff, and then you put all your stuff in front of it.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, that wind came whipping through here. Like I said, they say it wasn't a tornado, but I'm thinking it was an EF 0. It was enough to really trash a whole bunch of businesses and some homes. Like I said, when thunderstorms roll through and you get the high winds doing 70 miles an hour straight line winds, they don't leave a path of debris 300 yards wide.
That sounds like a derecho, but in very tiny form.
Yeah, but everywhere else was having 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds. That didn't do a whole lot of trashing. There wasn't a whole lot of debris on the road.
Because it wasn't condensed.
It was 300 yards wide.
Because it was condensed.
Yeah, what condensed it when it's all blowing the same way?
Right.
The only thing I can think of is a tornado. But like I said, when the wind went over, we can actually feel it thumping, and it lasted about maybe 13 seconds.
Wow, that's a lot of damage in 13 seconds.
Yeah, tornadoes do a lot of damage in just a few seconds. It was moving fast.
Yeah, look how much damage fire can do in 13 seconds.
Yeah, I did a lot of damage in 13 seconds.
What caused it?
I'm thinking it was a EF0 tornado.
I saw the tornado.
Yeah,
It was visible through the window.
yeah.
When does a derecho become a tornado or vice versa?
No, the derechos are miles wide.
No, what's the difference between the two?
It's a straight line wind. This was not a straight line wind.
Okay. No, I'm just asking for my sake because I have no idea the difference.
They said I've been through microburst. I've been through straight line winds, all that. This acted totally different.
One blows, with the other one sucks and blows.
Yeah. And some things that didn't move and that were light. No, the flower pot I have on top of the beehive, it didn't budge an inch.
Yeah, I saw that when you did the video. I was like, I watched the
Yeah.
video.
It didn't budge.
Flatten your greenhouse, but it didn't touch that pot. That pot didn't have hardly any dirt in it.
Yeah. You see what I mean? That's what. Yeah, they're saying it was wind shear at ground level.
It must have been selective wind shear at ground level because
Yeah, 300 yards wide, over 14 miles long. Straight line. Because I got on the map and I went from point A where the damage started, about 10, 11 miles away. No, about 8 miles away. And then ended up on the upper north side of town where it trashed some businesses. Like the outdoor sports stuff, the stuff that has the big windows, a tractor sales place.
ooh,
It popped all the doors off. Every door on those buildings, it popped them off.
oh, that's funny.
Were they
Those are the
obscured?
Roll-up doors.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
peel them
takes
right off.
pressure to do that.
Yeah, it does. Especially all of them.
A lot of negative pressure going on there.
Yeah, because on the ag store, it pulled all the doors out,
Ooh,
and the security video system actually caught the tornado, but they're not saying it was a tornado.
Because there was no funnel cloud. Is that the reason?
So, yeah, they're saying no, there's no tornado, but yet on the video, it's there.
So it's the no name, no clarification tornado.
Yeah,
A ghost tornado.
yes,
it's a no NATO.
it's no NATOs. Yes,
No NATO. Okay, that's a good name too.
yeah. Thank goodness there was no sharks in it.
I've seen things where people they talk about stories about people's houses got picked up by tornadoes and carried miles away and put back down with not a thing disturbed other than location moved. And yet we've seen other places that are completely flattened, like one town here in Iowa that a bank was completely flattened with the exception of one thing. The bank vault was the only thing left standing.
Well, yeah, because they're technically designed for like that. It's
Thing is,
Yeah.
this
actually a
this
bomb
bank has
shelter.
been around since the 1800s, and it was one of the antique buildings of this little town, and it's the only thing left standing. It was an antique vault at that. The new vault didn't make it.
Yeah, and yeah, so we can hear the tree snapping.
Well,
Like I
you
said,
were planning to trimming the trees anyway, but you didn't want to do them that way.
no, but like I said, Mother Nature decided to talk me into doing my roof about a year earlier than what I wanted.
But it was still necessary. Now you have plans for upgrades. You
Yeah,
didn't
see,
Right.
problem is now I have to make lemonade without sugar for a while.
Ooh,
well,
Yeah,
use honey. If you had bees, you could use honey for that.
yeah,
ooh.
yeah. I'm still trying to keep my eyes open for splits, which should be happening shortly. Next month, I should have some splits, and hopefully, I can grab a wild hive. Okay, yeah, it's getting closer. Yes, Grace, it's weird how some things are just not touched. Like I said, all those sheets of styrofoam that were in the carport, not touched. 3 foot by 8 foot sheets of styrofoam.
Yeah, they don't weigh nothing.
They didn't
I
even
think
move.
like each sheet weighs like what, like a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds.
Yeah,
It just happened to be in the right location.
yeah.
At least you didn't kill your banana trees.
No, at least it didn't kill the banana trees.
Well, that's good.
You were stressed about that.
Yeah, yeah. When the planter fell over, it actually knocked the banana trees over, and I was able to pull them out after I pulled the planter out.
See, Jason's on tornado recovery, and Oh, I'm over here dying because I'm eating it. Oh,
Yeah, like I said, the timing couldn't have been any worse, along with everything else that's going on. But it's the trials and tribulations of life.
home ownership.
It's something that you cannot control. Is when the cosmos decides to go ahead and start throwing rocks at you, you can dodge it.
Duck, dodge, dip, and dodge.
Yep.
Duck, dive, dip, and dodge.
Okay, thank you for correcting.
Yeah.
I can't remember all the exact wording of the movie.
It's
Yeah.
been a hot minute since I've seen that movie, but like some of
It's
this
still
stuff you just don't forget.
Yeah. So Mother Nature's talked me into doing other stuff before I can do other stuff. Tornado lost and found.
Fortunately, this one kind of hindered some of the other projects that you had in place.
Oh yeah, I still got other projects that need to
Like
be
you
done
said,
too.
and like Cliff said, it's going to add to your property's value in the long term when you do your upgrade
Yeah.
that you're planning.
Yeah,
So
'cause
that's a
that's-
good thing.
All my upgrades for what I actually need to do in the repairs, I was supposed to start in July, August, September, October. That's when we'll start getting nice funding.
Well, at least you got the plans in place. You can probably do some sketches of how when you want to do the layout, that kind of thing, and where
Yeah.
you're going to place your ladder, your stairs and stuff. And you got some time to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
And once you get it set in stone, and then you could just start doing your filming. You don't even have to tell you started. Just do the filming and just do it on without telling us, and then you start loosening the videos out, and then we'll find out like everybody else.
Who knows? I just might do a spiral staircase going around the pecan tree, the short bridge.
That makes it hard to bring stuff up and down. The only thing I could see is the foreseeable
Oh
problem.
no, I'll have a pulley system. That's not hard.
You have an elevator.
Yeah.
Hook it up to your
No.
lawn tractor, then you can use your lawn tractor to pull it
I
up.
don't
and
have a
down.
lawn tractor yet. That was one of my things I was supposed to get. But
I
no,
even tried helping him with that one.
the van needed a whole front end. Oh, and guess what? It needs some other work done to it too. Well, it's in the shop. $2,400 later, I was like,
Hopefully, by the time you get it done, it'll be in roadworthy 100%.
we're supposed to be picking it up tomorrow.
Well, you got the window to deal with still.
I still
Is it
gotta
just
do
cracked,
the
or is it
window.
actually shattered?
No, it's shattered. There's no window there.
Oh wow!
Of course,
Are you
when
going
the
to
window's
try to do a full-on new window, or are you going to try to do a replacement window from a junkyard or something?
oh no, I'm taking it in and have it done.
Professionally done. Okay.
Yes. See, that's something I don't know how to do.
I've seen it done. I've had it done with one of my vehicles before. But that
Seeing
was a
it done?
windshield.
Doing it yourself is two different things, Colin.
No. I had it professionally done. I've seen somebody do it for me, and but I bought the window used, but I had it professionally
Now,
installed.
I had to do the side window on Molly's van because they wanted too much money to, if we had the window for them to replace it. They wanted
Yeah.
$700 just for the labor.
Oh, mine wasn't that much, but
That's when we provided the window.
Yeah, and that's when we provided the window. I did it in 2 hours.
and it cost you a fraction of the price.
Yeah, it just cost me 2 hours of my time.
And you learn, and a learning experience.
It's a pain in the neck. I understand why, but yeah, I did it in 2 hours. I'm going, why are you guys charging so much money to swap out a window?
Because they can. That's the only issue.
Well, it was a powered window too, so
Was the motor out or no?
no, it got shattered.
Then the only thing you got to do is clean up the glass and pull the remnants out, and then
What we ordered the window. We took it over there. We called them and said, "How much would it cost to change this out? We already have the glass." They said, "Oh, like $600 and something." And I go, "No, it does not." So I changed it.
I'm just trying to figure out how to put a handle on a sliding rear window of my truck. because the handle fell off.
It's called a suction cup.
It doesn't really handle with weather well.
No,
Unfortunately.
the suction cup from Harbor Freight for what, $7. There's
How
your
big is
handle.
it?
About that big around.
I don't want to do because the one problem is it's right in my rear view, and I don't want to be blocked.
Well, it's one of the ones where you put it on there and you close the handle, and then you can slide it back and forth.
Yeah, well, I need something smaller than that.
You see if they have a smaller one.
I tried to get the replacement one that they said with all the glue and all that crap, and I couldn't get the thing to stick to save my life.
Because you need to clean it with alcohol, everything
I
else.
did all that. I followed
And
the
you-
instructions
And
exactly.
you need that special epoxy.
Yeah, that epoxy thing didn't work.
First time you broke it, the second time you
You always learn more the second time.
there you go. There you go. Yeah, like I said, but when it comes to stuff like that, I'm going. I don't
Welcome
want
back,
it to leak. I'm taking it to a professional, somebody who does it for a living.
I try to do that myself because people learn to do this for a reason. They get paid to do this for a reason.
Yeah,
I'm
and
trying to convince Ian to go into some kind of trade school where he can learn stuff like this. Be happy doing his own work for his own, for himself.
And I think he'd be good as an electrician or a plumber.
I would think more of a carpenter type situation.
Not technical enough.
yeah, they'd make him cut his hair.
No, they wouldn't. Not for housing. I've met some people who work building houses. They don't have to cut their hair.
Yeah, the carpenters, laying carpet's a lot different because if you get your hair stuck in the tacks when you're nailing
Not
it,
carpet, carpenter.
they're different.
Nope.
Big difference. Now, being an electrician or a plumber, that's totally on him on that one, though.
Well, like I said,
He doesn't have the keister to be a plumber.
Probably not.
Like I said, they are dying for new people to come in there and learn the trade. There's not
Oh,
enough
yeah.
coming. Why do
Ever
you
since
think
they
it's
cut trade schools back in the day, especially in high school, no more shop class or anything like that. That was the stupidest thing they could have done.
Yeah, well, no. Problem is, to be an electrician, you have to have 3 or 4 years of journeyman. So you got to be underneath a trainer for so many years.
Oh yeah,
I know it's a pain in the neck, but that person, if he's an older person, in his late 50s, in his almost 60, has done it his whole life, that's the one you want.
the guy who knows all the tricks in the inside.
The one who's done and been everywhere. Even big factory electricians make even more money. What do you think it costs when you have an electrician comes over? It's $135 just for him to show up.
They said the top 3 trade schools that people they're looking for is the plumbing, electrician, and the last one kind of threw me off. Dental hygienist.
Mhm.
I haven't gotten an update on my chat in Talk Studio for over an hour.
No, you're stuck.
I had to shut it down and close it up again and open it up again. And that's when it's finally updated. I go, what the heck?
Yeah, my Streamlabs running just fine on my side.
Talk Studio, it is? I mean, mine was just frozen.
Ooh, I almost screwed my.
I finally got that statement to show up.
I was always told when I was younger that I should do a trade business and I should do a plumbing business, but I should run it at night. Charge a premium.
After
I
hours,
think you could become a barber. You could be the midnight barber there.
Oh heck no, man! After hours plumbing, do you know how much money I'd be able to? I could make so much money on that. Just stupid people doing how to fix something all in the middle of the night.
Water heaters, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff.
Plumbing and
happens.
heating.
Water heaters, plumbing,
My
sinks,
my
toilet.
nephew did had his own heating and cooling business, which included the big
Ozarks, how you
Hey,
doing?
how's it going, Ozark?
Hey, Ozarks, how you doing, brother?
Ooh, I will be right back, gentlemen. I almost gambled and lost.
Oh, I understand that one.
I'm choosing to ignore that one.
Yeah, he
I'm
didn't know if it
rolling
was
my
be
eyes.
a
You can't see, but I'm rolling my eyes right now.
wet fart or dry fart.
How you doing, Randy?
Alrighty. And
I may have some questions for you tomorrow, Randy, if you could show up on my live about the thing shots. But I'll talk to you more about that tomorrow.
all right, that's it for my coffee for tonight.
I stopped mine. I actually got down halfway through this, and I've stopped that too. I can't drink anymore. I am done. I also had took my pain meds, so that helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, it's getting a
Million.
little bit closer.
Yes, they
It doesn't
are.
look like it's gonna last long. So I'm just
How
more
much longer on your live there, Jason? Because you said you were going to cut it short today.
yeah, I'm waiting for the storm just to get a little bit closer because I don't know if that sheet of plastic with the weight on it is going to hold. Because I've been
What grade plastic?
6 mil.
Oh, that's pretty thick enough. Should
It's
be.
pretty thick, but it's keeping it weighted down. I don't know how long or how strong
What
the
you
winds.
use to weight it down?
Lumber.
I don't know if that's going to be heavy enough.
Yeah.
I would have used bricks, but that's me.
Gee, yeah. Do you see how much bricks cost?
I would have used whatever I had on the property.
Yeah.
Because I'm a great at reduce, reuse, recycle. Use what you got. I've got all those pavers, side pavered stone things.
Yeah. We had lumber.
They're buried. I dug some of those up.
We had lumber. That's what I used. I'm also waiting to get some tarps so I can go put them on top. Unfortunately, I have to wait till next paycheck to do that.
You're not wrong
I can
there,
save a
Dano.
little.
You read what he said?
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
No, this is typical here. We'll have storm every 7 to 10 days this time of year.
Yep, there you go, Grace. Old car batteries and old tires.
Our annual rainfall is 52 inches a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what ours is. I'm going to have to do a real quick check on that one myself.
Yes, Grace. But no, yeah, like I said, it's just I need to get something so I can actually protect the plastic from the sun next paycheck.
We don't get that much. We get 34.
That's more than Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
It's more than West Texas.
And we have a blizzard coming up sometime next week.
And what's Saturday night?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people don't realize. But it's 50 degrees. People are wearing shorts and skirts and all that other stuff. I go, no, this is faux spring. This is not spring.
Yes, I know. It's just around the corner. They've already released the names of this up and coming hurricane season, by the way. They released them.
I will do my best, but I can't promise anything. My godfather may be Odin, but he can't control the storms like Thor.
The lightning has slowed down, so that's good.
I've always wondered if anybody was able to harvest the power of lightning for storing in batteries or something.
No. Oh, it's on the NOAA website. Des.
Oh, You're looking
That's-
on the NOAA website. I'm just looking on weather.com. I'm just
No,
going to-
it's on the NOAA. You can also get it on the Weather Channel.
How far are you from the coast? Literally, in miles.
Miles? About 120, 130?
According to my things I've read, a hurricane, that's not far from the coast when it comes to hurricanes.
No.
You can still get affected by it.
Yes, we know that. Even you.
I get more wind than I do anything else.
No, you get rain too.
Yeah.
All right, Dano.
My godfather's last name is Wotan. Randy, so just the old dramatic form of Odin.
Yeah, the obstacle's taken off, so
I'm getting tired. Jason,
I know.
so I think I'm pretty much done myself.
I'm gonna wait for Cliff to get back.
Okay, I can hang on until
I've been
then.
back. That
You've been
obstacle.
I mean, I'm getting tired. I ate, so I think I'm stuffed myself a little bit much. And I only use a 6-inch sub, so I thought that was doing great. It's the only thing.
Oh, you're telling me that bowl of freaking pasta was way
right.
more than I thought it was going to be.
I just updated, and yeah, I got about 10 minutes.
Okay,
Good time
so
as any to wind her down.
Yeah, it's time to wind her down, folks.
thank you
Hey,
for having
well-
me up, Jason, and
Oh,
nice
no
to be talking with you, Cliffy. I'll see you tomorrow,
Yep.
hopefully.
We'll see everybody tomorrow. All
I
right.
will try to take a picture of my corn comparison to yours, and hopefully it'll someday get to your status. But the fact that I have one at all, I'm kind of surprised.
All right, guys. Well, everybody, please be good to each other out there. Be safe. And always remember to get out there and slap a rat. Anybody still there? Just you, just Cliff?
No.
Yep.